Hello, Alberta. This is David White, leader of the Freedom Conservative Party of Alberta, and I wanted to spend a few moments with you today to review a few things that have happened not only in the last 24 hours, but the last 1 to 2 weeks. With regard to our Senate, there are 6 senators currently representing Alberta. Far too few for who it is and how many people we have here within Alberta. But nevertheless, a few days ago, our party called for the resignations of 2 of those senators. Resignations that I echo here, now, and today. I definitely am not only calling for the resignations myself, but I urge the Premier of the province, Jason Kenney, to call for the resignations of Senator Grant Mitchell and Senator Patty Labakan-Benson for voting in favor of the tanker ban bill C-48 and the pipeline killing bill C-69. This is yet another example of the failings of an Eastern establishment appointment system and why it is essential to have an equal, elected, accountable Senate for senators who are, in theory, representing the people of Alberta to support a bill that is so clearly intended to oppress Alberta and to harm Alberta makes the call for both of their resignations an absolute necessity. We would rather these Senate positions be filled by our duly elected senators in waiting and for Albertans to have a fair democratic representation within our Confederation. And we will continue to be a strong voice calling for the fair treatment of Alberta. In addition, we applaud indeed the UCP and our Premier for initiating future elections of our senators. However, that is far from enough. As I've just said, 6 people in amongst the other senators is simply not sufficient. Having equal representation so that we all come to the Senate as equals. Alberta, British Columbia, Prince Edward Island, Ontario, Quebec, all of these provinces coming together, all of our provinces and territories coming together as equals in order to assess bills and laws in a fair manner. And we also require them to be accountable, to have the ability to recall them, in essence, to fire them if that is required, as is required in this case with at least 2 of our senators who have so blatantly and bewilderingly failed Alberta. Certainly, we definitely need these extra steps. We call on the UCP, we call on the government to step up for Alberta and to make sure that we have a system in place, to make sure that we have representatives in place, and to make sure we have the numbers in place to advocate for Alberta as Alberta needs. Just a few thoughts, Alberta. More to come later.